Streamlabsin takia, niin katsotaan, että joku. Joo. Näköjään noita streamin tietoja se mulla tallentaa tuo stream. Tässä noin lähetyksen tiedot tuon, niin olemme takaisin lähetyksessä sitten. Joo, en tiedä mikä takia toi tipautti ton streamin. Mitään järkevää syytä sille ei tuntunut olevan ainakaan. Että mä yritin päivittää noita streamin tietoja. Ei sen pitäisi silloin niin katkaista striimausta, mutta joo. Anyway, ollaan vielä pelin alussa.
From the sky, the morning after. Pops came back like nothing had happened, as if the open sky had always been his one true home. Only 17 hours had passed since the war began. Yuktibania's war strategies seemed to be minutely timed to avoid giving Osea any chance to launch a counterattack. I got a notice of assignment as a member of the press corps. I guess Captain Hamilton had pulled a few strings for me. I didn't waste any time going to work. Second Lieutenant Nagase, inside the crew room. She's sitting by herself, writing something in her book. Nobody knew what she was writing. I realized these people may well be the story I was looking for all this time. In fact, I was sure of it.
Rendezvous.
Attention! Listen up! The biggest mistake Yuktibania has made in their blitz attack is that it had failed to sink any of our aircraft carriers. We'll evacuate all intact carriers to our inland sea, then use them as a base to rebuild our counter-strike force. You've been called to service on a very important operation, people. Keep that in mind out there.
Today at 1500 hours, 3 carriers from the 3rd Ocean Naval Fleet will rendezvous at Eglin Straits. These carriers are the Vulture, the Buzzard, and the Kestrel, which has successfully escaped from Port St. Hewlett, thanks to your help. Your mission is to coordinate with the Kestrel and provide top cover for all carriers during the rendezvous. Should you encounter enemy attack, defend the 3 carriers at all costs. The situation is fluid, so be sure to choose an aircraft with good defensive capability against both air and ground-based threats.
Kannattaa mennä parempaa. toinen tarvinnäkökone. Tää on huomattavasti parempi tää F20-versio tästä F5. Nopeempi, ketterämpi, ihan pikkasen puolustusta lisää, huomattavasti enemmän ohjuksia. Toki 8 ohjusta on tähän. Ne on varmaan tehokkaampia ohjuksia. Ja täällä on ketterät ilmatarjoiluohjukset kakkosaseena. Tässä pystyy ostamaan ja myymään näitä pois.
Attention!
Ja me ollaan katsottu tää.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Which plane am I going up in? Captain, which plane should I use? We're launching with this formation then? War Dog, launch!
It was nothing. Easiest mission in the world. That's what it was supposed to be. It wasn't just us, but everyone they could get their hands on. General mobilization. Our planes filled the sky like a huge aluminum cloud. There was no way the enemy could attack. The Queens of the Ocean made it to the inland sea. We've got it made in the shade now.
This is Thunderhead. We've arrived outside the range of enemy air attack. Permission granted to return to your assigned bases in sequence. Aircraft may refuel for the return trip if required. Hold above the carrier for the tanker aircraft.
Everyone's starting to leave. Can we go yet?
War Dog Squadron, I told you to wait for the tanker plane above the carrier.
I swear, man. Hey, what is that? Is my radar on the fritz?
It's showing up on mine, too.
Where'd it come from? How come the morons at Thunder Blockhead didn't notice it? Yo, kid!
You have to call him Captain now.
Yeah. Hey, you think we ought to report this?
Enemy approaching! All units, return to your combat air patrol stations! Protect the carriers! We have 3 carriers. Don't let them sink even one!
Copy that.
Chopper engaging.
Archer, engaging.
Edge engaging.
All right, direct hit! I can't take off! Shoot down those enemy planes for me!
Okay, I'm coming. Hold on.
Fox 2! Bandits in gun range! Hurry and launch the carrier jets. Hey, come on! We need some air support here!
Enemy planes approaching the carrier.
Visibility is poor. It's the perfect time and place for a surprise attack. Yeah, I can't help but feel like everything's working against us.
Get me up there. Come on, I can do this. I've been through a real battle before. The captain shot down the enemy.
This is the aircraft carrier Buzzard. Missile strike off our bow. Severe shockwaves.
How did the enemy know when to attack?
Something strange here, but I'm not sure what. Is that when an enemy attack is usually violent?
Engage the enemy out at range. Keep our defensive line intact. Radar lock. Approaching gun range.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Full speed ahead. Leave the area at once.
Captain, I suggest we disperse. Roger. Breaking formation for now. Edge splitting off.
We'll take care of them ourselves.
Fox 2! Fox 2! I'll protect the carrier. You deal with the enemy planes. Full speed ahead. Rendezvous with the remaining 2 carriers ASAP.
The carrier aircraft are airborne!
All right, I'm airborne. Come up and get me.
Oh, they're finally here. What took you guys so long?
All personnel to battle stations.
Captain Snow, you're responsible for the air defense effort.
Roger, Captain. I won't let you down. All right, gentlemen. It's time to clean house.
Radar lock! If we're attacked here, we're toast.
Blaze, Fox 2. Missile hit.
Roger!
Small number of enemy escort planes. They should not disrupt our attack. Don't worry about the battle damage. Stay on course and stick with the mission.
The captain's missile hit the target.
That's a textbook follow-on attack. I should be taking notes.
Don't let them get any closer to the fleet. Let the Air Force defend that area. We've got our own work to do.
My fire's missing to the side. What kind of maneuver is that?
Target is still intact.
Evade! Move it!
Bandit, shut down!
This is the aircraft carrier Vulture. Missile strike off our bow. Severe shockwaves.
All right!
The captain's hurt! Where are the medics?
Blaze, cover me!
This is Halo 2. Have the 3 carriers met up yet? This is the Capital. It'll be a little longer before we meet. Roger. Don't take too long.
Ne voi roikkua tuolla ilmassa, kun on harriereita.
They flew all the way here? Call for reinforcements!
Fox 2!
We have to protect the carrier no matter what. Hold your fire until the enemy's within range.
You're not getting off that easy.
Don't repeat the mistakes we made last time. Back one! My first kill!
Target confirmed. I'm going in.
This is out of their flight range. How did they get here? Shoot them down before they launch any missiles! This is the aircraft carrier Buzzard. Light damage taken from missile hit. Maintain current formation. They're too far! We can't make it! This is a narrow channel. We can only move straight ahead. Watch out for the reefs. Be on the lookout and climb to higher altitude. Roger. Let me know if you see anything.
Locked on! Fox 1, Fox 1!
Ship damage! Engine shutdown!
Multiple bandits on radar. Heads up. They're carrying long-range anti-ship missiles. Do not allow them to get in range. Fly out to intercept.
Again, it seems some of these guys are packing anti-ship missiles. Can you see any? Me neither, but it'll be trouble if they are out there. We'll take them before they can approach the ships.
Enemy fighters closing in on carrier.
They're approaching from the south, too. I see them. Moving to intercept.
Warning! Enemy fighters within range to fire anti-ship missile. Defend the carrier.
We're almost at the rendezvous point. This is the aircraft carrier Vulture. Light damage taken from missile hit.
Bandits in gun range.
Carry out your mission to the end.
Blaze's missile hit the target.
Splash one! Splash one!
Yes,
weapons reserve almost depleted. All enemy attack planes confirmed destroyed. Area sanitized. Nice work, War Dog. War Dog, your air defense mission is complete. Hold for the tanker aircraft above the Kestrel.
Ballistic missile incoming! A ballistic missile? Where'd they launch that from?
Hey, what's that?
I've been hit! I'm lying on the guy in my six! It's no good. Allied squadron wiped out! What happened? The carrier's head! It's tipping!
Someone! Anyone! What's happening?
I don't know. Everything below 5,000 feet was just annihilated. Second missile incoming. Damn it. Listen up. If you want to survive, then climb above 5,000 feet before that thing hits. All units, move it. Kestrel, evasive action. What are we gonna do, kid? I'll follow you.
Roger. I'll provide cover. Are they sure it's 5,000 feet?
I can't get any more out of my engines!
This is Archer. Roger. I'll follow you, Captain.
Quit your chattering and just climb!
People are spilling off the decks!
There goes another ship.
Currently at 3,000 feet!
10 seconds to next impact. 8, 7,
Nyt ei mene hyvin.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Paskin joulu ikinä.
1.
No se ei ole kyllä
Impact.
kuulostaa hirveän hyvältä.
Oh no! Another
Sellaista on
one!
ollut.
The Vulture took a direct hit! She's sinking!
How could this happen to a fleet?
Heavy damage! All hands, abandon ship! What the hell was that attack? It was like molten steel raining down on us! What's going on? Somebody tell me! How did we come to this? This is the Kestrel. All surviving aircraft. Respond.
This is Swordsman. I managed to stay alive. Looks like the War Dog squad made it too.
Two aircraft carriers lost.
Jotkut joulut voi olla
Can't believe
liikaa.
this is all that's left of our force.
We don't have enough fuel to get back to base either. War Dog Squadron, we can't get a tanker aircraft over to you. Proceed northeast to Hayerlock Base, land and refuel.
Hey, kid! You really should start calling him Captain.
Forget it. If he's a captain, then I want him to start trash talking like a captain.
Yeah.
Man, I'm missing that voice real bad now.
He's got us back alive from battle for the second time. As far as I'm concerned, he's our captain now.
That's right. And I'll never lose my lead plane again. No matter what.
Pistä jo tekstari.
The enemy attack squadron has withdrawn from the area. The aircraft carriers Vulture and Buzzard were sunk by a powerful burst missile attack. According to hydrophone data analysis, we have determined that the attack was carried out by the Sinfaxi, a Yuktobanian underwater attack carrier. The specs of this ship are unknown, but its existence confirms that the advanced shipbuilding efforts of the Yuktobanians have been going on unabated since the previous war. The Sinfaxi is a serious threat to our objectives. Emergency transmission from Central. Our army has decided to deploy the military power of the Arkbird to neutralize the grave threat posed by this new enemy submarine.
We set off for the northern region to refuel. This place is paradise compared to what's further ahead. Beyond our destination lies the closed gate to Nordbelka. 15 years ago, The Belkans set off 7 nuclear bombs there to stave off the advancing Allied forces, entombing themselves in the frozen valleys to the north. That bit of history should have been enough of a lesson for us all. The 7 Belkan cities near the gate were vaporized, and the local area is still highly radioactive. Our landing point was in the state of North Osea, formerly a haven for Belkans, but now entrusted to Ocean. If you refer to it by that name from the local, he'll put a scowl on his face and tell you that this is South Belka. Higher Lark meant a lot to us. Our flight training took place here on this airfield. On the base, we were surrounded by junior cadets, eager to hear war stories. The newspaper article about us, written by that journalist Jeanette, made it here faster than we did. Somewhere along the line, we had become the most experienced pilots in the entire world. Us, Captain Bartlett's Nuggets. We were directed to take these inexperienced pilots back with us to Sand Island when we returned.
Man, we better thank Pops for this. Why that? Because he's the guy who pounded basic fighter maneuvers into us. Now we can lord it over all these guys.
You said it. These pilots had only a tenuous grasp of flying, much less mid-air refueling, so we had to land at every base along the way. I can't believe we have to send them off to guard the western coastline.
An SSTO craft launch facility lies to the east of our current location, McNeely Air Force Base. The facility was a collaborative project between Osea and Yuktobania. It was built to be a bridge to outer space, with a mast driver 7.5 miles in length. Our radar has detected several planes from a Yuktobanian squadron approaching the facility from several directions. The facility is currently conducting pre-launch operations for an SSTO craft. The base commander will provide you with further orders.
This is the commander of McNeely Air Force Base. All units, including those refueling at this base, are now under my command. Engage the incoming enemy. All untrained pilots are barred from taking off. Those guys are still kids. Hey.
10 minutes to launch. Commencing countdown.
I remember this space center well. The mast driver was built by Osea and Yuktobania as part of their collaborative efforts to construct an international space station. Our anti-war president used the surplus funds that came from cutting the defense budget to build it.
Is that the Arkbird?
The Arkbird, a white bird built as the first step toward the realization of the space station project. Now it's left its orbit and is just low enough to graze the atmosphere. It's coming down to pick up the laser cannon they're about to launch. They were building a bridge of peace that would span into outer space. Not anymore. The machinery meant for this peaceful mission was about to be used for our counterattack.
Hey, listen. Yes? Isn't that thing supposed to work like a satellite? Why'd it climb down all this way? It's a maneuverable orbiting spacecraft. I know that. I'm just saying, if the system uses atmospheric friction to change its orbit, then wouldn't that make it pretty hard to defend itself?
I guess it'd be in trouble if someone started firing at it right now.
Yeah, so shouldn't it be higher up then? Continue countdown. 3 minutes to launch.
Halt the countdown. Enemy incoming. This is the Base Air Defense Command. The enemy has a large formation of transport planes escorted by a squadron of fighters. They're conducting an air assault to capture this base.
What? They're actually planning to invade Osea?
of our tanks are dropping from the transport plane. Can you count all those parachutes? I gave up already.
Destroy all airborne ACVs. Engage them in the air and on ground. The ACVs are moving this way. Don't let them get near the mass driver.
There's too many of them. We can't take them all out in the air.
That missile's coming this way! Come on, baby, don't hit us. Just let us land safely. Hey, those are enemy planes! We're sitting ducks here. We'll just have to rely on our escort fighters. Number 8 just took a direct hit and exploded. They just keep on coming down.
It's all over if the tanks break through. Blaze, do you think our forces are sufficient? I'd like to think so too, but they even had to call us out, you know?
He's right. It'd be crazy to try to launch in the middle of all that enemy fire. Do the ground forces have any anti-tank units? Are they gonna be okay? I don't know, but either way, we can't let those things reach the ground. Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Number 12's parachute was shot away. It's in free fall. We need some help here. How much longer you gonna let him play target practice with us? This isn't funny. These tanks are gonna turn into our coffins soon.
The tanks are mobilizing away from their landing point. They're all scattering in droves the moment they touch ground.
What's the status on those airborne tanks? Grim, can you check?
Several of them have already landed and are executing their attack. We should engage as many of them as possible in front of our defense perimeter.
Yeah, I agree.
Captain, the enemy is spread out over a large area. Should we split up to engage them? Roger. Don't worry, I can handle it. Archer, breaking off.
The captain shot one down! The agility and speed of those tanks are far better than I expected.
Our pillboxes are getting pummeled. We gotta protect them. We're getting requests from every team to restart the launch. We can't shoot them all down. We can only thin out their numbers.
You sure we'll be able to land safely?
Go for the parachutes! Shoot the parachutes!
Yes, I got him. Now descending. All systems go. What are we supposed to do? Shoot at planes with our cannons? We're defenseless in the air. Guess we better start praying.
This is the Northeast Sector Defense Force. The enemy has broken through Pillbox 1.
Be careful. Avoid firing on your allies. They're halting the countdown after all this? All that hard work, just down the drain.
This is the Northwest Sector Defense Force. The enemy has broken through Pillbox 1. Enemy tanks parachuting down in large numbers.
You're kidding! They're trying to capture this place?
This is the Northeast Sector Defense Force. Pillbox 2 has been breached.
That was a nasty shockwave.
Is the SSTO safe?
Damn it, we're caught in a crossfire. They're firing at us from below, too.
All Yuktobanian ACVs destroyed. Our thanks to all Allied aircraft.
That should be most of them.
It looks like they've abandoned the ground invasion and decided to just destroy the base. Wipe out the remaining enemy forces. Make an effort to minimize any damage to the mass driver. Large number of cruise missiles tracked on the outer edge of our radar coverage. All fighters, engage and destroy these cruise missiles.
Captain, can you detect the cruise missiles from there? I picked them up as well. They're heading for the facility. Look at all those missiles.
The SSTO is gonna get hit if this keeps up.
This is Flight Director Adam Gittleman. Continue SSTO launch. Recommence launch sequence. Attention all personnel. We only have one chance to launch. Let's all do our jobs and see this through to the very end. That is all. Weather team, roger. Flight control team, roger. Guidance team, roger. We're being pushed back, little by little. I can't shoot them all down!
You'll do fine. Stay calm and you won't miss.
The catapult camera just shut off. Was the SSTO hit? The camera just malfunctioned.
My plane can't keep up with them! Missile trajectories detected. Moving to intercept.
Guidance team reporting. Our launch window will close in a few minutes. Have faith in our fighter pilots. Don't rush your final checks.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
4 minutes to launch. Hold them off till then. 4 minutes? We won't last that long!
Blaze, do you know why the Arcbird was built? Ironic, isn't it?
Archer! Fox 2! I hit it!
We'll be safe here. Calm down. Flight control, your job is done. Evacuate the area immediately. We can't have any mistakes here. We're staying. Seal off D block. Nobody's left in there, right? Whoa, that was close. Come on. We can't waste any more time. Communications. I want you to ensure all comm lines stay open. We've got it covered, sir. 3 modes of communication. Wired, wireless, and runners.
Kid, is the launch facility safe? I can't tell from here. Ah, good. I'll continue the operation.
3 minutes! 3 minutes to go! What about the final check on the remote measurement units? Sorry, sir. Remote measurement units check complete. Take the wounded to Warehouse 4! Flare in H block! Just a little more. Just 2 more minutes. Final pre-flight check. All stations, go over everything one last time. Guidance, navigation, flight control, telemetry, communications, flight dynamics. Do we have a go or no-go? All systems go from all team leaders. Proceeding with launch.
Change soon. We're in deep trouble.
Countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16.
Enemy planes approaching. Take cover.
We're gonna launch this thing if it kills us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff! SSTO increasing speed. SSTO passing checkpoint 1. Passing checkpoint 2. Passing checkpoint 3.
Maps driver hit by cruise missile.
Se oli tulinen lähtö. Tässä kiihdytin. Tuo periaatteessa toimisi, mutta todellisuudessa vaikea rakentaa.
SSTO status report. Everything's clear. All systems are go. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. It's a beautiful sight. This is great. Observation room reporting. The SSTO is climbing smoothly. Congratulations.
The white bird rose up once again, laser cannon in its wings. It was a moving sight. In my heart, though, I wished it didn't have to be used in war.
None of them found out why the enemy targeted the base until much later. Of course, by that time, it was too late.
Yeah.
We prevented the Yuktobanian army from capturing the launch facility. The SSTO launch was successful. The SSTO docked with the Arkbird, which had descended into the upper atmosphere, and successfully transferred a laser weapon module over to the craft. All aircraft with the 108th Tactical Fighter Squadron and the Sand Island Detachment return to base as soon as rearming and refueling operations are complete.
Frontline. Me pystytään vaihtaa lentokonettakin tässä vaiheessa.
You people are like the plague, you know that? The moment you return to Sand Island, this happens.
A large combined force of Yuktobanian vessels and aircraft has been detected advancing in the ocean directly toward Sand Island from the west. Our intelligence has confirmed the presence of amphibious assault ships within the oncoming fleet. We believe the enemy's goal is to conduct a landing operation on Sand Island and capture this base. Close with the enemy, disrupt landing operations, and suppress their naval gunfire directed at our forces ashore.
Even if this turns into a ground war, I am prepared to fight for this island to the bitter end. As my advanced guard, I want you to forget everything else. Concentrate on dealing a lethal blow to the incoming enemy invasion fleet. We'll be deploying everything we've got. Launch every aircraft capable of anti-ship combat, regardless of combat experience.
Lentokonepornoa. Hornetti voidaan ostaa.
plane.
Which plane am I going up in, Captain? Which plane should I use?
Are we launching in this formation?
Kai se on pakko.
War Dog, launch.
This is AWACS Thunderhead. All units, listen carefully.
I missed that sweet voice. Say, you get that from your mama's side of the family?
Cut the chatter. First enemy wave, bearing 280 degrees. You are cleared to engage on sight.
It's too risky to bring the nuggets here.
I'm with you on that. You agree, kid? Seriously, they got their hands full just keeping their planes in the air.
Did you all ever get scared, Captain? I see. So you're just like us.
Great weather. I can see for miles around. Perfect weather for a landing, eh?
This is Sand Island base defense. Enemy amphibious force intercepted at the coastline.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Enemy ships are firing towards Sand Island. Stop them. Enemy assault ships are launching attack helicopters. Shoot them down before they reach Sand Island.
Our island's the closest thing to the enemy. I guess it makes sense we got attacked first. Damn, this ain't looking good.
The coastline is under heavy enemy attack.
I know. All units, this is Colonel Perot at Base Command. Do everything in your power to stop them. If you can't protect this island, what will we tell our great heroes in the sky?
Great heroes? What's with him? It's like a completely different man.
Don't expect that stuff when we get back. I bet he's got a different script for us.
Enemy assault ships are launching hovercraft.
Finally, a real battle. I'm getting nervous. Beamer, your plane's wavering.
Hey, Nuggets, try to keep sight of your flight lead. Don't screw it up, all right?
Assault Squadron, provide fire support to the amphibious force.
Engaging enemy amphibious force!
Airborne attack squadron. Don't worry about us. We will stand firm and fight to the end.
Missile fired from enemy sub.
What?
Get out of there, Grim. You nuggets, too.
Climb, come on!
You hear me, nuggets? You have to climb.
Pull up! Everyone! Get your altitude above 5,000 feet!
Submarine missile launch confirmed. Believed to be a burst missile with multiple warheads that separate in midair. Get above 5,000 feet and stand by. Wait, we're getting a command override from somewhere. Data linked to ASAT targeting system. Who is this? Now it's counting down by itself. 9, 8, 7.
Damn it! They're not gonna make it!
4, 3, 2, 1.
The sky just lit up.
Missile vaporized in midair.
What was that? Did you see that, kid? A beam of light fell from the sky!
Was that the Arkbird?
Missile destroyed by a laser beam fired from orbit altitude. It's the Arkbird. We've got the Arkbird. All units, continue engaging the enemy.
The missiles all disappeared! What's going on? What's that? What happened? If that laser even grazes us, we're finished!
This is the anti-sub patrol plane, Blue Hound. Submarine detected by sonobuoy. Sound pattern analysis produces a match with the syntaxi.
Captain, do you think the Arkbird can really avoid hitting us? Yes, it does seem to be highly accurate.
Thunderhead, this is Blue Hound. Detecting sounds from syntaxi indicating imminent missile launch.
Arkbird, we'll send the data over as soon as we detect the missile. We're counting on you.
We're within range of that thing! So now what? We don't have anything that can touch it that high up. Don't be intimidated,
launching more missiles. Number 3, number 4, number 5.
There's too many!
Come on, Arkbird, use your lasers! The Nuggets are gonna get killed!
Climb, kids! Go, go, go!
Come on, Nuggets! Climb! Move it!
Roger! Follow the flight leads! Did that attack really come from a submarine?
Missile vaporized in midair.
They're coming! They're still coming!
Seconds to impact. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Impact now.
The inject handle's stuck! Wing's damaged! Losing altitude!
They're all falling!
Damn it! We can't deal with the enemy fleet like this.
This is Sand Island base defense! Intense fighting along the coastline! We can't hold out much longer!
We have no choice. Just weave through the missiles and continue attacking the ships.
Oh yeah, just weave through the missiles. What are you, nuts?
Blue Hound, this is Arkbird. Requesting sonar buoy data link. Stand by. We're dropping the new sonar buoy.
All remaining squadrons, rejoin into attack formation. The remaining enemy forces are regaining their momentum.
Blue Hound, this is Arkbird. Is that sonar buoy data available yet? Roger. We're sending it now. What are you gonna do? Countdown to firing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Arkbird shot a laser into the ocean! Explosion in the water! It damaged the submerged Synthaxi, picking up sounds of main ballast below. The Synthaxi's surfacing!
Se tuli pinta. Tää on ihan tyylikkäämpiä kohtia tässä pelissä. Tää on yllättävän yllätyksellinen. Tieteissukellusvene.
It's huge!
Looks like it's lost diving ability. It's floating like a cork. All units, commence attack.
The Synthaxi's surfacing! It appears to be damaged!
Aircraft launching from enemy submarines.
Roger. Blue Hound, stand by. War Dog, engage the enemy aircraft if you see an opportunity.
Enemy sub launching burst missile. Brace for impact.
Multiple burst missiles! This really is like steel rain!
We gotta end this soon or we'll be in trouble.
Seconds to impact. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Impact now.
It's like this enemy came straight out of the Demon Legends. It can't be.
If we can sink it here, you think we'll be able to turn the tide of battle, Captain? I hope so. We've been on the defensive for a while now.
Synthaxi, retreat immediately. Damn, it's huge! I guess it has to be to launch missiles like those.
Arkbird firing laser.
We've got enough on our hands dealing with a fighter jet!
It's a sitting duck out there. Keep the enemy away from it.
Direct hit! It ripped a massive hole. The sub appears to have lost the ability to launch additional aircraft.
Blasted out of the water.
anti-aircraft fire. We haven't finished it off yet.
Se oli semmonen tarina. Tässä pelissä Hornetti on ihan hyvä itse asiassa. Voi pelata koko pelin läpi. Eskupateissa Hornetti ei ollut hirveän hyvä. Jostain syystä.
The Arkbird was successfully employed over the forward edge of the battle area. The enemy amphibious force attacking Sand Island was repelled, and their invasion plans halted. The underwater carrier Sinfaxi, a lethal enemy threat, was engaged and destroyed by the superior firepower of the Arkbird. Having lost the support of the Sinfaxi, the remaining Yuktobanian forces retreated. Furthermore, we are requesting reinforcements from Central Command to replace our squadron members lost in combat.
Aina on superaseita tässä pelissä.
Since we thwarted their invasion, we haven't seen any major offensive operation by the enemy for several weeks. Almost like we're at peace again, eh, people? Anyway, let's start the briefing.
Yuktobanian combat operations have been dormant since their failed large-scale invasion and the loss of their underwater carrier, Sinfaxi. However, there is still concern over a possible infiltration by small-scale forces from the ground and the air. You will split into flights of 2 and carry out patrols in the area from Akerson Hill to the northern coastline. The airspace above the grain fields extending around Akerson is covered by our Ocean AA system. The system automatically fires missiles at any hostile aircraft it detects. Patrol the northern coastline of Akerson Hill, which is out of our AA system's range.
Tällä kertaa. Nää saa myös kokemusta nää lentokoneet, eli mä saan F-20 just sen takia ostettua, kun semmonen F-5 tarvitsee pelata. Hornetilla nyt tarvii vielä lennellä jonkin aikaa, niin sitten saa peittää Super Hornetiksi.
Captain, which plane should I use?
So, we're going up in this formation? War Dog, launch. That stupid geezer base commander just won't give us a break, will he?
He's relying on us, First Lieutenant Chopper. Hey, congratulations on your promotion, by the way.
That's weird. I don't feel any better.
Hey, you two. What's your current position?
300 miles south of you.
Roger.
Damaged, but the damage is light.
Transmitting aircraft. State your assignment and current status.
Finally, a response. This is the Ocean Air Force transport plane Mother Goose 1. We're flying to the neutral country of Northport. We have the transmitter set to minimum power. Please come in closer so we can hear. I think this is you on our radar. Can you see us? We'd like you to guide us to a safe passage corridor through the AA defenses. We're on a top-secret mission and are not transmitting a valid friendly ID signal to the ground-based automatic defense systems. As a result, a friendly surface-to-air missile was mistakenly fired at us. We narrowly avoided a direct hit, but our radar system was destroyed, and we can't fly a safe path through the AA system.
Guide the transport plane through the AA system's radar coverage and take it to Ackerson Hill. The transport is on a top-secret mission, so its ID signal has not been registered in the AA system's database. As a result, if the transport is picked up by the AA system, it may be shot down by our own missile fire. The engagement zone of this ground-based AA system is displayed on your radar. Due to combat damage, the transport's radar system is inoperable, and its maneuverability restricted. Guide the plane so it stays out of the AA system's engagement zone. Guide the transport...
The Air Defense Command just received multiple radar hits on an enemy formation closing on your position. First bad guys we've seen crossing the pond for a while. Warning alarms are going off like mad, but we're the only ones near enough to intercept them in time. Hold on, baby. We're coming to your rescue.
Understood. I'm counting on you two. Blaze, can you see the transport craft? Roger. Keep your eyes on it.
Okay, I've got him on my radar. Just like the intelligence said. The radio's picking up the enemy's voice.
These guys sound as beautiful as Thunderhead. Sweet as a rose, I tell you.
Don't let up just because it's a transport plane. If we take out this guy, they won't just give us a medal. They'll build a statue in our honor. This cargo's certainly worth that much.
Is that the enemy speaking? What are these guys talking about?
Don't worry about that. We need your escort. We're completely defenseless.
Well now, this is turning out to be a weird little race against the enemy.
Mother Goose 1, any problems on your end?
No problems, but we'd like to get out of this airspace ASAP. Please fly a course that avoids the AA system.
Mother Goose 1, push to radio frequency 136 megahertz.
Roger, switching. My plane's damaged, so I can't put undue stress on the airframe. As much as you can, try to fly in a straight line for me. Ocean Air Force fighter pilot, can you see us? Roger, please show us the way. I never thought the skies over our own country could be so unfriendly.
Elämä on joskus aika kummallista ja opettavaista. Tää on kyllä ihan totta. Siitä voi oppia vääriäkin opetuksia.
Twice as scary. That's good. I appreciate it if you could minimize your turns. Everything's smooth on our end. us. I'm blind as a bat here. I'm relying on you to lead me to safety.
Hyvät grafiikat ottaa huomioon, että tää on ollut Leikka-kakkosen peli.
Warning! We have oil pressure problem on the right engine.
I'll take the controls. You check the instruments for me. Look forward and take a deep breath. Stay calm.
It's okay. It was just a sensor malfunction.
We'll be out of the AA defense system's coverage shortly.
This is Mother Goose 1. We've successfully navigated through the AA system. Thank you. However, I'd like to ask for your continued escort.
Enemy spotted on radar. Coming head on. Chopper team has arrived.
Hey, kid. We're under your command now.
Mother Goose 1, we'll take care of him. Please separate at maximum speed.
Please, I'm counting on you. Please, we need your cover. You're our only hope.
Additional enemy targets on radar. Mother Goose 1, please keep your current vector.
Roger. Roger. Damn it.
Your speed's decreasing. What's the matter?
Mechanical trouble. I'm losing thrust on engine 1.
Hey! I see escort fighters!
I thought there weren't gonna be any escorts. Pull them away from the transport.
Chopper, Grim, cover me.
Okay, I'm protecting this transport plane no matter what.
Archer, engaging!
Chopper engaging.
Captain, requesting your support on my 6 o'clock.
They're like hyenas, going after a helpless transport plane. You ever heard of honor, guys?
Target hit!
Get the passengers in their seats. Seatbelts on.
The enemy's changed direction. It's all right. We can make up the loss.
They just won't stop.
The oil pressure gauge is dropping further.
I'll take a look. You take the controls.
Roger. Concentrating all fire towards the front quadrant.
Captain, there's a problem with the hydraulics. We can really shoot it, right? You sure it's okay?
I hit it!
You guys get the transport plane. Oh no! There's not enough time!
Bullseye! Blaze's missile hit the target!
Tuli lähelle.
I'll let you watch my back.
Come on. We can fly just as well as they can.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Blaze's missile hit!
Roger. Concentrating fire towards the front. Roger. Preparing to fire SAAM.
Just stay cool and bag 'em. He's shooting.
We'll be okay with these people. Let's leave it to them.
Call for support. Don't let them get away from us. Can't maintain course.
Copy that.
Quit gawking outside. Check your power setting.
Yes, Roger. Checking power setting.
Hey, get back in your seat. Don't approach them. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, it's Dutch rolling!
This is transport plane, Mother Goose 1. The captain's been shot.
What?
There was a spy in the crew. Two of the engines are shut down.
Hey, what kind of cargo you got in there? Is it something dangerous?
Siinä on kaksi eri...
Captain's dead and the co-pilot was wounded by a stray bullet. Tommy's holding the stick now, but he's just a secretary. He's never piloted a plane before. So who are you? I guess you would call me the cargo on this plane. Could you tell me how to control this thing? I'll relay everything to him.
Lower your altitude. Prepare for emergency landing. Put your flaps down. That'll lower your airspeed. Can you find your flap lever?
Flap lever, is that it? No, that one, Tommy. Pull that one.
We can't go on!
Let's go out.
An emergency landing? The ground's full of electric generator windmills. Could you shoot those down for us?
Let's do it.
What?
We've got no other choice.
Okay, let's do it. Are you still there, ma'am? With a lovely voice? Miss...
First Lieutenant K. Nagase. Sir.
And a lovely name as well. And I'm Chopper. That's a good name, too. I like you, man. Tommy's going to try landing now. He's doing his best, but he's never done this before. I don't know if we'll make it, so I just want to thank you before we go.
You'll be okay.
Yes, you'll do fine.
Tommy, those broken windows will be our guideposts. Almost there. You're doing great, Tommy. Those pilots ought to recruit you. They're gonna be in for a pretty hard landing. Hurry up. I don't think the transport plane's gonna wait for us.
These windmills are huge, but they're still a hard target from up here.
This is gonna be difficult. I have to aim carefully. Hey, kid! Don't give yourself a headache aiming at every single one.
Mother Goose 1, just keep going.
That's a pretty good runway there. A fine place for a landing. Altitude 100 feet. Almost there, I think.
The transport plane is ready for an emergency landing.
That's a pretty good emergency landing, I'd say.
This is Archer. Surrounding airspace is clear of enemy aircraft. Everything is A-OK.
Mother Goose 1, landing confirmed. Are you all right, Mr. Cargo?
Yeah, I guess. That was a pretty smooth ride, actually.
Mr. Cargo, I've got a question I'd like to ask you.
What is it?
The Bird of Peace. Did you really have to use that beautiful white bird for this war? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted to see your Bridge of Peace span into outer space.
It's still possible. Thanks to the bird, we're on even terms now. I'm trying to get to North Point because I believe we have a chance.
To hold talks in neutral territory.
Right. Communication is vital.
So I can still believe in you then. I don't want to see any more young men or women lose their lives.
Me neither. Uh-oh, I'm out of fuel. This is the Ocean Air Force 8492nd Squadron. We observed the emergency landing on our radar. Can you see us? You can leave the rest to us. We'll provide support until the transport plane's crew is rescued.
Roger, 8492nd. Take care of him for us.
Sure thing.
We've received a sitrep from Central Command. The crew on board the transport plane you encountered during your patrol has been rescued by the 8492nd Squadron. That is currently all the information we have.
After my article, The Four Wings of Sand Island, was published to wide acclaim, I grew bolder. Here was a profile view of the base commander, the emperor of this base.
Yeah.
Don't.
Ei tykännyt kuvaamisesta.
He's in a bad mood today. If he catches you, he'll have your head.
What happened?
The Arkbird.
Huh?
The white bird in outer space, with Yuktobania outclassing us in firepower. It was the President's one trump card in the peace negotiations. And now, it's fallen right out of our hands.
So you're saying we don't know how long the war will drag on? The Arkbird. A superweapon capable of attacking from space, far beyond the reach of the enemy. Its power generator was destroyed by explosives planted inside a supply shipment launched from Earth. Once again, the balance of power had tipped toward Yuktobania.
Oops.
Our army is finally ready to conduct a large-scale counterattack against Yuktobania. If we succeed, we'll never have to face the humiliation of those Yuks trampling on our homeland again. The goal of this operation is simple: to invade and occupy the Yuktobanian mainland.
We're going to conduct a large-scale amphibious assault against Yuktobania on the Vostok Peninsula. This mission will be called Operation Footprint. The landing force will be selected from the 1st and 2nd Ocean Army Battalions. They will be divided into 4 companies, A, B, C, and D, and transported to the area via landing craft. Upon landing, each division will fan out and destroy the enemy bases scattered throughout the area, then rendezvous and reform into a single large force unit to assault the final target, the fortress. The Yuktobanian defense positions along the coast are tightly dug in, and we have concluded that air attacks alone will not be enough to destroy them. Therefore, Operation Footprint will be a synchronized air and ground attack to neutralize these positions. It is critical that you follow the specific targeting instructions of the ground commander to maximize the effects of your attacks. We are expecting poor weather conditions and fierce resistance from the Yuktobanian defense forces. The fortress is protected by pillboxes and a defensive wall. Provide close air support for the ground forces and get as many soldiers as possible inside.
Tehtävä on niin kanssa seiskombatissa. Se täytyy saattaa noita joukkoja. Mut anyway. Ja tosiaan voidaan lopetella tähän näin. Tää oli tämmönen Guilty Pleasure tai salainen pahe tää Ace Combat 5. Se on äärimmäisen hyvä peli ja musiikkikin on loistava. Mut tosiaan niin kiitos katsomisesta. Tosiaan niin kun jatketaan tässä niin kun joululomalla sitten niin tän ja Dark Tidein suhteen. Se on useampi peli nyt tällä hetkellä menossa, niin pyrin striimaamaan niitä säännöllisen epäsäännöllisesti.